Okay guys, let's get into the first DIY here. I have these two little wooden crates that I picked up from the Dollar Tree. I'm going in and I'm adding a generous amount of hot glue just to the end of one here, and I will be connecting it to the other one. Just putting the ends together just like so. Just holding them together, making sure they're going to stay. And then my next step is I have these two little wooden spatulas picked up from the Dollar Tree. They did not have the hole in the end, so I had to go in and drill some holes. Wasn't no big deal. And I'm just going to go in and add some hot glue here. A lot of times you can find them with the holes already in them, but unfortunately my store did not have those, so I had to get these. Now after I get these two placed in here, and I'm just wiping off the hot glue strings, that sometimes happen, I am just adding a dowel. And this also came from the Dollar Tree. And what I'm going to do for my next step for this little box is I'm going to be going in with the color Spanish Moss. It took 2 coats of paint to completely cover this. I just absolutely love this color for the spring. Well, spring, summer, or fall, any would be fine. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go in with a chip brush, and I'm going to be doing a dry brush with white chalk paint just to give it that distressed, aged look here. I'll be doing this all over this little box. On to my next step, I am just adding some little pieces of floral foam. I had it in my stash. You could tell I've already used it on several different projects, but I do that a lot. It saves money and saves me from having to go to the store, because I thought I had some new floral foam, but I couldn't find it. So we went with this. On my next step, I have this little wooden word that says Farmhouse, as you can see, but this did not come from the Dollar Tree. But however, they do have wooden letters that you could use to spell out Farmhouse, or you may want to just add a different embellishment. That's what's fun about these little crates and these little boxes, is you can fix them however you like. Now I'm just going to be going in and I'm going to start filling them up with little florals here. I have baby's breath that's been in my stash for probably 2 to 3 years. I use it on and off on different things, and I believe it came from the Dollar Tree. And I'm just going to fill the box up. I'm going to add little flowers. I'm going to add some baby's breath, some greenery, as well as little florals here and there. And I was thinking about, different things that you could use this box for if you didn't want to add florals. You could use it in the kitchen. You could put some utensils in it. You could use it on a coffee bar to put your, coffee and the condiments and everything in it. Just different things. Use it in the craft room. Put some paint in there and some paint brushes. They're just adorable. And here I am. I'm just adding some more little florals here and there. I had all these florals laying loose in my little floral bucket, and I was like, oh, this one's cute. Let me grab this one. So here it is. This is the finished project. Let me know. Tell me what you think about this in the comments below, please. And I hope that you all enjoy it. Today I'm super excited to be participating in the Dollar Tree DIY Challenge. This challenge is hosted by the lovely and talented Ellie from DIY From House to Home. In this challenge, we also have Favi from Arrows DIY, Monica from Up All Night DIY, and myself. I have left everyone's channel link in the description box below, as well as the playlist link. I ask after you watch my video that you go over and check everyone out. You will not be disappointed. On to the next DIY. I just had this cutting board sign purchased from the Dollar Tree back in the fall. I did go in with my jumbo sanding block, not a jumbo sanding block, just a sanding block from the Dollar Tree, and I removed the glitter. I had this beautiful scrapbook paper purchased from Hobby Lobby, and I just traced it, and I cut it out and glued it down. And I have this little round sign from the Dollar Tree, and I think it is gorgeous like this, but I just didn't care for the greenery, and I wanted to take it out and just do a few things to it, just change it up just a tad. So what I'm doing here is using my chippy brush and some white chalk paint and giving it a dry brush all the way around this little sign. And this, it's awesome because you can mix and match signs and just add just a little touch of something different and completely change the whole look of a project or a piece from the Dollar Tree. And, there it is, $1.25 for this and $1.25 for the cutting board. Plus the paper and stuff. And I think that this turned out really, really cute. And I did not have to break the bank to do it. Okay, I'm just placing that down there. Now I'm going to add my own greenery that I had in my stash, because I liked this piece just a little bit better than what was originally on there. I'm just putting it down inside that little piece of, looks like burlap or something that they have there. Okay. Now I'm going to go in with a bundle of these flowers. Baby's breath. Yes, baby's breath seems to be the flower of the day for this video for me. But it is one of my favorites, and I love it. I hope that you all like it too. Leave it in the comments below if you don't mind. Please tell me what your favorite spring flower is. I'd love to read what everyone has to say. Now what I'm going to be doing here, what am I going to do here? Okay, let's see. Okay, for the end, I thought that it needed to be dry brushed. So that is what I'm going to do. I did not have enough paint on my brush. So here I am just taking the lid off of it. Reaching over here, grabbing me some more paint. Because I knew I just needed something. And I did put a jute twine hanger on the end of this. Okay, we got that finished. And what I'm going to do now is go back around and add some more paint to it. Oh my. I'm going to add this little jute twine bow. Just one of those little finger bows here. And I think it's the perfect touch for this little farmhouse project. Well, also, first of all, you know how when you're using jute twine and it has all these little sticky places, it almost looks like little dirty places. I tried to pull that off and I couldn't. So I just grabbed my lighter. I'm burning it off. So if you try this, guys, please be careful. And children, if you're watching this, do not try this at home. And here's the finished project. On to our next DIY, Dollar Tree pizza pan. I've always wanted to try this specific one. I did change it up, however, from what I did see on Pinterest. I made it my own. And I'm just going around and I'm painting around the edges in the color of Adirondack White chalk paint by Folk Art. I go all the way around it. And I do the inside. You can see just around the edge. I do that as well with the white. Now I'm going to go in with the color Elephant on this chip brush. And what I'm going to do here, just distress it out, is I'm just going to drag that brush all the way around. Just laying it on there. And I love this way to distress. Oh, I think this turned out so cute. If you guys has made it with me this far, thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate you stopping by and watching my video. If you're not yet a member of my YouTube family, I ask that you consider subscribing. I ask that you give me a big old thumbs up if you enjoy my content, as it helps my channel to grow and it helps YouTube to notice me just that much more. Also, in the drop down menu of the notification bell, if you hit all, it's going to keep you informed any and all of my future uploads. Again, thank you all for stopping by. And we're going to go ahead right here and finish talking about this. I don't know why I didn't speed this portion up, but I do believe we're getting ready to go on to the next step. Okay. Now, for the next step, I'm going in. I have this beautiful scrapbook paper. I already measured it out. And I am going in with my glue stick. And I am completely covering this little pizza pan. Now, when I first did the editing on this video, I know that I sped this part up. So I am not sure why it's going so super slow. But bear with me, guys. This portion here is just about finished. We'll be going on to the next part. And after I completely filled this up with glue, going all the way around the edges, then I'm going to add this beautiful paper. And I absolutely love this Farmhouse paper. Oh my goodness. Taking my finger, just going around the edges, making sure that I have enough glue to secure it down. There is a couple places I had to go back in and add more glue. Okay, taking my finger, pressing it down. And I do believe we're getting ready to go on to the next step. And I know you're probably thinking, yay! And I don't blame you. There's only so much gluing of a piece of paper that people like to watch. But anyhow, yeah, we're getting on to the next part. Just any second, I promise, I promise, I promise. Okay, now, I have these two little crates. What I'm going to do is I'm going to be going in and I'm going to be painting both of them with the white chalk paint, completely covering them. Front, sides, back, all of it. Every little piece of this crate is going to have paint. And I do not make you sit through this process. Here we go. Now what I'm going to do is, once again, I'm going to go in and I am going to distress it just by dragging the paintbrush, using the color Elephant again, going over the edges here, just dragging it across there. Just easy peasy. Okay, that one's finished. We'll hurry up and get this one done. And then we will go on to the next step of this project. And if you're still with me, thank you guys. I appreciate it. Yeah, as I was saying before, when you're finished watching my video, if you don't mind, to go down to my description box, get that playlist link, and go check everyone out. It's going to be full of some wonderful DIYs. I can guarantee that. You will not be disappointed. And Ellie, thank you again for this opportunity to participate. Now what I'm doing is I lost some footage. But guys, I took a little windmill from the Dollar Tree and I glued it down. I also glued down the crates side by side. And I took these little, at the bottom you'll see there's these little white letters that spell out the word spring. I added those to the bottom. Floral foam here. And I'm just going in with lavender. And I'm filling up this little box. Both of these little boxes, I should say. And this here, I don't know if I said it, but this will be my last DIY for this video. And I hope that you all enjoy the projects that I have put together for you today. And I did add a jute twine hanger to the back. And here's the finished project. Sorry that I had lost some footage. And thank you guys for stopping by. You guys have a blessed and wonderful day.